Can you take us back to the point when you realized that your fiancé was missing?
Everything was going well. Wedding plans was on. All of a sudden, just woke up one morning and he was nowhere to be found. It was devastating. At some point, I even had to question my faith. Like, God, where are you? Are you still dead? God will not allow his dear child go through some challenges without a reason.
Hey guys, welcome to Take a Leap podcast. I'm Ocean Marshall.
And I'm Naftali Rodriguez. And here at Take a Leap, we talk to people of different faiths about how they're changing the world.
Today we have an episode from our Take a Leap collab with BYU-Pathway Worldwide interns in Africa. And we're talking to Oluchi Peace Egharevba from Nigeria.
We'll introduce Oluchi in a second, but first let's go to our Man on the Street, where we ask people around campus questions and see what they think. Today we asked, have you ever experienced something really personal, publicly? What did you do to cope? What would you say to that?
Just recently, this past semester, I failed the test, and I was the only person in that class that failed the test. Everyone else got 80s, so everyone knew it was me, which was really embarrassing.
That's tough.
So that was hard. What about you?
I had a concert and I forgot my own lyrics, and it was really awkward, and I just ended the show early. It was kind of bad.
Make sure to check out our additional content on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Have you ever experienced something publicly embarrassing?
I know at least once I've fallen asleep in class and audibly snored, and it's woken me up. I'm like, ugh, and everyone's looking at me, the teacher's looking at me, humiliating.
That's crazy.
I was trying to go out to work, and my wife was backing up so I could leave in my car, and she wanted to give me a kiss goodbye, so she stopped. She didn't put the car in park, so it just came forward and ended up hitting my car, so now we both have dents in both our cars. Probably the most innocent car accident I've ever gotten into.
Last night, I was at the gym. I was taking the weights off the bar. I took all the weights on one side off before I took the weights on the other side off. And then it just caused the bar to kind of flip and the weights just fell on the ground.
So let's meet our intern, Oluchi. She's a digital marketer and an adult literacy teacher facilitator, as well as a student at Ensign College via Pathway. The first question we have is, tell us a little bit about yourself and what got you interested in podcasting.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello, everyone. My name is Oluchi Peace Egharevba. I am a content creator intern, and I am really passionate about storytelling, especially stories that reflect real life experiences. I am deeply interested in how people are able to navigate through life's challenges and how they are able to grow. So for me, podcasting is a way of giving a voice to these kind of stories.
Yeah, I love that. I love that you're giving people a voice by doing that. So can you tell us a little bit about your guest and why you wanted to interview her?
My guest is a young woman. She's a person who I deeply admire because of her faith and her resilience and her strength. Her name is Betty. She is my colleague at work. She went through something that is personal, yet public. She went through lots of emotional trauma. She faced societal pressure. She faced pressure from family. Instead of yielding or being broken, she chose to give her time. She chose to continue to help children and youths that she mentors. So that act of resilience and strength is something that is very inspiring to me. And so I feel that her story is one that more people need to hear about.
That's awesome. That's so beautiful. Was there something in particular that you really learned, something that stuck out to you during that interview?
One lesson I learned from that interview and even from her experience is about faith. I get to learn that faith is practical and that even when things do not seem to make sense, one should try to keep going. It is possible to be angry at God. It is possible to feel broken, to feel unhappy at times, but we shouldn't give up hope. We should put the faith at work. And also, Betty was able to pull out of the engagement at the last minute. So that act alone tells me the importance of self-worth and choosing oneself and loving oneself, and also the importance of having the spirit of discernment.
And Oluchi's guest is Betty Agho, a teacher and friend of Oluchi's. Betty faced a really hard decision when her world fell apart. Let's hear about how Betty coped with her public attention during her personal crisis.
My name is Betty Eguagie. I am a child of God. I am a teacher. I love studying. And among so many things, one of the things I'm most passionate about is children, being around children, their welfare, making sure they are okay, and all of that.
Thank you for that. So, can you take us back to the point when you realized that your fiancé was missing? What was going through your mind?
Well, at that point when I discovered that he was missing, everything was going well. Wedding plans was on and everything was fine. All of a sudden, just woke up one morning and he was nowhere to be found. It was devastating. It was terrible. At that point, all I wanted was just to know where he was, to know that he's fine and he's doing okay wherever he was. I just wanted to hear from him at that point.
So, how did you then cope with all of the pressure from family, from society? How were you able to manage that?
I must say that it wasn't easy at all. It wasn't. Being that my wedding was just 10 days so, and my fiancé was nowhere to be found. So family were on me, friends, even his family, they were all on me and all of that. I was left with the option of providing him. So it was like I had kept him somewhere and all of that until the point where he had to reach out.
Wow.
And it was terrible. Pressure from family, from friends, and even those that didn't care at that time. It was an opportunity for them to gossip. So it was a lot. At some point, I even had to question my faith, like, God, where are you? Are you still there? This whole thing is happening, and are you just watching me go down like this? It was a lot.
I can really imagine, because if you look at the Nigeria context of family, you will know that it was indeed a lot that you went through. You shared that at that time when you were going through these challenges, you had issues and challenges praying to God. You felt angry at him. So what helped you to begin reconnecting with him?
Initially, I just developed this detest to God. I just hated God. I was like, I have served you all my life. I have done this. When you start questioning your faith. So at that point, I was just like, you have forsaken me. So I hated God. That's just the truth. I couldn't pray. I couldn't study. Even going to the gathering, going to church was difficult. I would have to drag myself in the morning to go to church and all of that. But one thing that helped me was my friends. So my friends, that is why it is important to have people around you with like minds, people that believe in what you believe in. So my friends, though not all, but few of them, and I would say they were a stronghold. So they were able to pull me back, make me realize that you are going the wrong direction. So
moving on, I'd like to find out, how has this experience, how has it reshaped your faith, your purpose, and your patience waiting on God?
First, I've learned that faith is not just what you speak, faith is practical. So sometimes God just allows some challenges to happen to know the level of faith. I feel my challenge was a stepping stone to something bigger, though
Yes.
still not clear, but I believe that God will not allow his dear child go through some challenges without a reason. This verse has always been ringing in my head from the beginning, even till now. That's verse that says, "Stand still and know that I am God." It is one Bible verse that has kept me hoping, that it has kept me standing, that God is still God. Even when we are doubting, he's still God. Even when we don't want to believe it, he is still God. Even in our mess,
Yes.
he is still God. And nothing changes that.
Wow, what a very strong faith and affirmation. Thank you so much for sharing that. God is God, irrespective of the situation we find ourselves. So, moving on, I'd like to find out what gave you the strength to be able to show up, even at work, for the children, even the youths you mentor. What gave you that strength to be able to reach out to them, continue to reach out? Because I can understand what you were passing through at that time. So how were you able to find the strength to continue reaching out to them?
I would say passion. Passion. You know, when you have this drive for something,
Yes.
you wake up in the morning and it is just pushing you. Sometimes I don't even realize it. I just do it because it is what I've been doing. And I am this kind of person that I would not allow a challenge deprive me of what I'm supposed to do. I know that there are people that are tied to me. So if I allow my challenge weigh me down at that point, I won't just be suffering alone.
Yes.
I'll be dragging others down. Because at that point where I'm down, someone might be there that needs me. So I'll say passion actually kept me going. Passion drove me. So I couldn't just stay still. And moreover, where am I going to stay? My house? It wasn't safe. Because my house was not safe, even coming out. So the only safe place was around the children. Yeah, so I could just be around them and forget what was going on at that point.
At that time. So a quick one before we call it a wrap. For example, you have someone who is passing through certain challenges and experiences in life. Their dreams have been shattered or delayed. How would you advise them?
Okay. There's this saying that delay is not denial.
Yes.
So I would say keep trusting in God. Just keep trusting. That's the only thing you can do. Keep trusting in God. God would not leave his dear child unrewarded. Your dreams and aspirations might be delayed,
yes,
but it will definitely come to pass in his own time. And you need to know that your time might not be God's time.
True.
So just keep trusting in God and let him guide you.
Thanks to Oluchi and Betty for working with us. That's our show. Take a Leap is produced by BYUradio by Heidi Clough with additional production by Nick Levitt. This Pathway collaboration was only possible with the support of Joshua Yankson, Rebecca Archibald, Monica Stallings, Sylvia Gomarias, Candice Pokima, and Connor May. We're your hosts,
Ocean Marshall
and Iftal Rodriguez.